my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strength in life struggles. You're my red nose with no muzzle. I can be the product, you can be the dollars. Girl, let's orchestrate this hustle.
Oh, yeah. Right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side.
I am directions, you are in buckles.
Oh, yeah. Right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. I won't leave your side.
Communication becomes convenient, enjoyable, and cheaper when you have the best application in your hand. DPro Global Social Media app gives you access to free global communication and networking. With the DPro Global Social Media app, you can do live video chat, live audio calling, live text messaging, live group video and audio conferencing. Not only that, you also do fast sharing, creating and posting to your story, post engagement with emojis, and more. The Depot Global Social Media app does in-app purchases, in-app searching, storytelling. The app also allows you to create video, audio, text, and internet link posting. Get the best app today with 100% data security and end-to-end encryption. Add customization and privacy settings to the Depot Global Social Media app and enjoy 24/7 endless communication. Download the Depot Global Social Media app on Google Play Store and Apple Store and enjoy endless communication. Visit our website on www.depot-idb.com or email us at info@depot-idb.com. Depot Global Social Media app, making communication easier. Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-bomb paint to using Une Zize quality paint? Zize quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zize quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and St. Paul Bridge opposite Michael Plaza. Zize quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zize, think quality.
Spicy love, what's next?
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas. made with ginger, coconut water, natural juice flavor, vitamins and minerals is Muncie Power Drink. Muncie Power Drink helps reduce high blood pressure, get rid of toxins, help improve children and adult memory. It also helps the body fight effects of excess sugar. Muncie Power Drink has no added sugar, no artificial flavors, and all natural ingredients. It is a healthy drink for just everybody. It has 4 natural juice flavors: pineapple, mango, strawberry, and turmeric. For wholesale or retail purchase, visit major supermarkets across Monrovia and its environs. If you are outside Monrovia, you can do your purchase at Kakata Supermarket and Ataro Business Center in Ganta. You can also visit our store on the O Road, right next to the American School. For more information, call us on 0770 307 572 or 0776 580 730. Muncie Power Drink, not just your regular energy drink.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belta, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town. Through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to the program. Today is the 24th day of February 2023. The time in Monrovia, Liberia. Is 10:31 a.m. The time in Delaware, the United States of America, is 5:31 a.m. And in March, which is next month, the time is going to change. That means rather than getting up at 5 o'clock to get on the show at 5:30, I will be getting up at 6 to get ready and be on the show at 6:30. Good morning, Bogey.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here this morning, and it's the weekend's edition, the 24th, the second month, 2023.
Yeah, 2023, the year. Is a year that we have been waiting for a long time, and the year is here. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna look further into the glorious cat incident. Very, very tragic. Shallow. The young lady who lost her life yesterday. A friend of mine shared a picture of her with me. And it's just a terrible, terrible thing to see a young, lively, and cheerful person just have their life cut so short in a senseless fashion. Has there been any statement from the police, Boakai? Have they said anything
Yep.
public?
Yep. So the police preliminary investigation shows that evidence of a break-in, meaning findings from Wednesday night incident revealed that a man who was a crew member hired by Councillor Scott to carry out a construction work at his residence was later on one of them hid himself in the yard or the compound at the end of the working day while his colleagues left the house, as we explained yesterday. Further, according to the police, at 9 p.m., the streamman went into the council, the woman resident, and broke in the house and did what he should have done there yesterday. But this is from the police. We don't know if it is true or it is somebody that is behind this, but this is what the police is saying. Those that were hired by Councillor Scott to go up and do some work in your compound, one of the men hid himself in the compound. And after that, at 9 p.m., that same day, the person went on them and then do what they should have done. So that's what the police is reporting. Saying yesterday, that's a preliminary report they came up with.
Okay. Thank you for that, Bogai. Well, as you rightly said, you do not know that to be true. We are not the investigators. So that's what the police are saying. You see, the thing about it, folks, we live in a country where the people do not trust law enforcement, they do not trust the government. So it's difficult when law enforcement speaks for the people to believe them. And it's very bad. There's no trust between the public and their government. And it is not the people's fault, it is the government's fault. It's not just this government. When I say government, I don't mean the administration of George Weah. There's a difference between your administration or one political party's administration or one president's administration versus the government of the republic. The government is the government. It does not go. The administrations come and go. Governments do not go. They are there. The Liberian government. So the Liberian people have been given reasons to not trust their government because the government is some murders people. You see that? The government murders people. The government does terrible things to people. So the people don't trust the government, and the people are right to not trust the government. I'm not saying what the version that the police have given is not correct. I have no way to independently verify or authenticate any of that. But my point is that it could be that theory. Now, I would like to know how they arrived at that conclusion. Well, but perhaps.
But Costa, the issue here is that the police shooting themselves in the leg because according to them, they monitor Councillor Moses Scott on a local radio station alarming that there have been, people going to her residence twice. She appeared on 2 different radio stations. That's according to Moses Carter. He said they heard it and then she later on sent a communication to them. So if this lady can go this far on the radio twice, send a communication to you guys, why is it that you never took action?
What did they do when they received the communication?
Yeah, he said they increased their patrol in the Broadway area to make sure that nothing go on there. You increase your patrol in Broadway, then this happened. Moses Carter, God.
Let me tell you something. This woman is a high-profile person. High-profile people tend to face greater risk, greater threats than regular people. It's just the way it is. This woman went publicly for the first time. It's not this is not her tendency to blow alarm or to be crying wolf. No, nobody knows Gloria Scott to have come out publicly in the past to cry wolf or to be blowing alarm. That she feels that her life is threatened. But for the first time, as far as we can recall, she came out and she said my life is at risk. I fear for my life
Yeah.
and for that twice in a row,
Mm-hmm.
because when she said this, she had already been attacked once. Her home had already been intruded once. So she was sounding the alarm. What they should have done is that they should have reached out to her. They should have deployed people in her compound for
Mm-hmm.
at least a day or two or three or four. If if the criminals or whoever intended to harm them had seen police, one or two officers assigned to her for a period of time, that would have discouraged them. That could have prevented the senseless murder of that young lady, Charlotte. But they didn't do that because Gloria Scott is a stalwart of the Unity Party. Gloria Scott is not in their line. Gloria Scott is not. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing. So, my point is that I don't trust the police. I don't trust the police. I don't trust anything they say. I don't trust the government, period. So we have absolutely no way of knowing this woman. I'm going to block this woman. She is something is wrong with her. She's crazy. There's this lady who calls me whenever I don't answer. She starts to attack me. She says she's
Oh.
George Weah's sister. In fact, that's even more reason why I didn't even like to talk to her. She's crazy. She's calling me right now. She calls me at the oddest hours. She does not know when to call. She has nothing to talk to me about. She calls me to just disturb me. And when she calls and I don't pick, then she starts to insult me. Can you imagine? She literally insults me. Like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm calling you, you're not answering. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna block her. If she calls me again, I'm blocking her and I will never ever unblock her. So back to what we were saying. Okay. I don't trust the police. I don't trust the government. You understand? I don't. I just don't. And we all have reasons to not trust them. What has happened to Gloria Musa Scott? So have they identified this particular individual who they say was one of the contractors working in her compound?
No, they haven't. They say they are still in search of the person.
Wait, Baka, perhaps you don't understand me. When I say identify, I did not mean have they caught the individual. Do they know who he is? Do they know his name? Do they know his identity?
There was no name mentioned. No name, no
No, we don't
identity.
have to mention his name. At this point, if you're looking for this gentleman, I would think you should even call his name.
Mm-hmm.
You should call his name and say to the public, we're looking for this guy. We believe him to be the prime suspect in the home invasion at the residence of former Chief Justice Gloria Musa Scott, because you need the public to help you identify this individual. Because if you believe that is one of the contractors at a house, and now you should know who that contractor is, and so you should put out an announcement to the public. You should put out something and put out his picture and say we're looking for this gentleman. That's what you do. I think here in America they call it an APB, an APB. Those of you in law enforcement here in America, I think that's what they call it, an APB. You should put out an APB and say we're looking for this gentleman. We believe him to be the suspect. We believe him to be the guy who broke into this woman's home and murdered one of her kids and stabbed the other person. That is what you do at this point. And before we go any further, I want to say this. Honorable Yeke Kovah will join us this morning shortly. He will join us in 19 minutes. Honorable Kovah will join us in 19 minutes live in person. I mean, video. You will see him. You will see him live in video. Honorable Yeke Kovah will join us. Now, yesterday, folks, I want to thank you. Yesterday, we had Alex Williams on, and the former deputy director general at LISGIS for statistics and data services or something. All point bulletin. Thank you, my friend. That's how they call it, an APB. You put on an APB for him. That's the way to call it. Okay. So we had brother Alex Williams on. He's in the States. He is currently in Chicago, and he needs some help. He's trying to resettle, and so trying to get adjusted. So yesterday we wanted to do a little fundraiser thing to help him, not a, just to see how we can help support his efforts, his resettlement efforts. And so the thing is, the Cash App that he set up, it has a problem because in the United States, for you to have a Cash App that really works, you have to have a social security number. And Brother Alex Williams does not have a social security number. So the Cash App that he provided, which is his Cash App, it could only allow my contribution of $100, which I sent to him from my Cash App, and somebody else's contribution of $30. So only $130 was able to go to him directly, to his Cash App. After those two donations were made, Cash App then blocked every other contribution that was sent via Cash App. They could not get received. They were blocked. So he could not receive the contributions from all the other people who send their contributions. So I just want to announce to all of you who received your contributions who sent your contributions to Brother Williams, Alex Williams. I just want to say to you that he did not receive it. Let me call some of your names. Brother Nancy Eastman, you sent a contribution via Cash App. He could not receive it. It failed. The payment was failed. Brother John Sabo, John, you sent a Cash App. It was also not received. It failed. I'm pretty sure you saw that, John. So John, please send it to the other Cash App. So I told him, I said, send me another Cash App. I just pinned it at the bottom of the page. I'm sure you can see it. $ Rena Aaron. $Rena, that's R-I-N-A. That's Rena. And the last name is Aaron, that's A-A-R-O-N. $ Rena Aaron. So please send it to that other one. Brother Umar Rukengo, my own brother. Umar Rukengo, you sent a contribution, a donation. That donation failed. So please send that contribution to this one, I beg you. Famata, you sent a contribution. It failed also. Alex Boy sent a big contribution. It failed. A donation, I'm sorry. So all of you who send donations to that Cash App, it didn't go through. Now, this man doesn't know America like that. He's just coming. So he doesn't know that you have to have you may set up your Cash App, but if you don't have a social security number, Zelle is different, unlike Zelle. So all the contributions that went to Zelle, he received them, but Cash App is different. Cash App may allow you to receive 1 or 2 contributions or 1 or 2 payments. It may even allow you to to make a few payments out to people, but after a while, Cash App is going to request a social security number. And if you don't have a social security number, you cannot send any money. Somebody is asking why every time we should be donating to people. Well, you don't have to. Nobody said you should be donating to people. Alex Williams, we all know his story, how he ran away from Liberia. He fled the country. He's managed to come to the U.S. and he's trying to resettle. And we just thought to identify with him. That's all. You don't have to do it. Nobody's forcing you to do it. You don't have to do it. I'm just telling the people who want to help. This is the new Cash App information he sent to me. This one, that person is set up in the proper way. So you can then just, since the payment failed, you can just send your contribution or your donation to that one. That's all. Nobody's forcing anybody to help anybody. You don't have to help them. And that's not a requirement for you to follow the show. The show is free of charge. What? So here is what I was told, right? That the shipment of arms, those guns that the government said they confiscated, they discovered at the Freeport. I have been informed by very credible source, that those weapons were brought in by Jefferson Koji. Now, I'm told people had it out there, but just because other people said it and we didn't say it doesn't mean that it only means one thing. We didn't know it. We didn't have any reason to believe that that is the case. But we have to do our own investigation and our own due diligence Buckeye, I was told yesterday by very credible source that it was Koji who ordered those weapons that were brought in. And the lady that shipped the weapons is actually indeed, she lives in Texas. That's what I'm told. She lives in Texas. And I'm told, more interestingly, listen to this part, more interestingly, that a second shipment is on its way. Jefferson Koji ordered those weapons to be brought in. And when the weapons came, I'm told Koji did not want to complete payment or something like that. And so the weapons had been in the port for a long period of time. So I'm told that Mr. Koji is expecting a second shipment. A second shipment is expected into the country. The mayor of Monrovia is bringing in guns. For what? Does he run a paramilitary organization? He doesn't. Not as far as we're concerned. The city police is not really a paramilitary organization. They are not an equivalent of the Liberia National Police. They should not carry firearms. But Jefferson Koji and his thugs, he's bringing those guns for his militia. Koji has a militia that he's already formed, and he's going to be using them to terrorize people during these elections. These boys are not going to give up power easily. Look, let me tell you something. Y'all be sitting out there. When I say y'all, I mean all of us. Y'all be sitting out there, myself included, and be expecting that CDC will just hand power over to us easily. You are in for a rude awakening. If we are not prepared to make real trouble, to make real grand, these boys will attempt to steal the election. Their lives, their very lives are riding on it. You're looking at people who know that they've done so much harm, so much wickedness to the Liberian people, so much wickedness to us. They've stolen so much money. And they know that the moment they give you power or they relinquish power to you after we beat them fair and square, and we're going to beat them fair and square, but they are not going to give you power easily. But did you expect that? They're going to give us CDC. They will be fighting for their lives. Their very lives depend on staying in power. They know that they've done so much mess. They have stolen so much money. They are going to be fighting. Koji has a militia that he's arming. These guys will be killing people. These guys will be doing terrible things. And so our people, the people who are leading us, the people who want to be president and vice president, if you are thinking that 2023, when we go to the polls and the Liberian people vote, and Joshua is just going to stand over power and be magnanimous and say, I accept the mandate of the people or the will of the people as expressed in the election, and so I will turn power over. Sit there and expect that. You are delusional. If you think that CDC is going to relinquish power to us, sit there and fool yourselves. We must be prepared to battle them. Let me tell you something, there will be trouble. It has been prophesied to me by men of God who have prophesied things to me in the past that have been accurate, that I have seen. There will be trouble. We will beat George Weah in the elections, but Weah and his people will fight. They will make trouble. Some people might even lose their lives. Let me tell you, today is February the 24th. The same prophets that have foretold, that have had prophecies and have told me things that have come to pass. The same prophets, those same prophets have told me that George Weah, that there will be trouble in Liberia. People will be hurt. People will lose their lives. There might even be some vandalism. There will be some violence. But that violence will not degenerate into a full-blown chaotic situation that will last for long. But people will be hurt. I am telling you, there will be trouble in Liberia. Prepare yourselves for it. CDC will not want to give up power easily. The prophecy has been given to me not by one prophet, by several prophets. And you may not believe my prophets, but I believe my prophets, because you know what? They've told me things that I have seen, and they have told me things that I am seeing. Let me repeat. They have told me things that I have seen, and they've told me things that I am seeing. CDC will lose the elections. Joe Biden will be elected. but CDC will not give it up easily. This is not me sitting here in my own layman's thinking and I'm predicting things by myself. This is not a prediction by Henry Costa. I'm telling you a prophecy by prophets that I trust, prophets that have been consistent, prophets that have told me things that I have seen. There will be bloodshed. People will be killed. George Weah will be in trouble. Let me tell you something. George Weah will get himself in a big trouble. This is not me giving you my opinion of what I think might happen. This is not me sharing my own apprehension with you. George Weah will get in trouble because his efforts, his plan to rig the election and stay in power will become chaotic and bloody, and he will get in trouble with the international community. Save. To hell with Prince Johnson. I'm not talking about what Prince Johnson said. I'm telling you what my prophet said. And I trust my prophets. What my prophet said, there will be trouble. So if you sit on there, now our leaders have to be prepared to lead their people into action. If we play in Yankan, we must kiss the election goodbye. If we play in Yankan, we should kiss the election goodbye. If you say, for the sake of peace, let it go. So we are people will stay in power. We need grand. We are grand. The only way Georgia will leave power that grand. Let me just tell you. I know things, I know things because I'm blessed to have divinely inspired and anointed men of God who see things and tell me things before they even happen. I know many things. There are many things I know. I see my big brother ABKD making fun. Okay. How do you think I knew that men were going to be in Liberia to attack me in the crowd? I know so many things. I know so many things because God reveals so many things to people who tell me. I know plenty of things, so I don't talk all because I see it. But sometimes I'm told things many months, then I start seeing it. I know so many things, and I say this because God reveals these things, and I'm told these things. There will be trouble in the elections. If our leaders don't stand strong, we will win. But if they don't stand strong, we will not get to power. I'm telling you people, I have zero doubt. I'm 100% convinced that this is what's going to happen. So you think God is going to hand power over to us just like that on a silver platter? Fool yourselves. It is not going to happen. We're going to have to fight. But in the end, this is what I also know. George Weah would get in trouble. This is the prophecy. The prophecy is continuing. And you think I'm one of those delusional people that would just believe anybody who says he's a prophet? It took me a period of time to be convinced that these prophets that pray for me and pray with me are genuine and authentic. It took me time because everything they have said to me about myself and about other things, about other people, I have seen it. They will tell me this. They will tell, look, it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing to have a team of prayer, of prophets, of powerful prayer people, anointed people who don't even know one another. And they are all telling you the same things. Imagine Baka having 2-3 different prophets, 4-5 different prophets. They don't know one another. But they basically are just corroborating what the other person is saying. Prophet John Brown tell you this, and then 2 weeks later or 1 week later, Prophet Paul tells you just about the same thing, just in a little, with a few variations, but essentially the same thing. Okay. I know what I'm saying to you. The election will not be easy. It will not be smooth. They will try to steal our victory, but Joseph Walker in the end will be the president. I know this. Let me tell you something. When I saw people saying, oh, Joe Biden goes to the hospital, the papa will not make it, the papa gets stroke. I have been told, the prophecy has been given to me from years ago, that Joseph Boakai, that absolutely nothing will happen to Joseph Boakai. That Joseph Boakai has a mandate from God. God did not want Boakai to be president in 2017. Now is the time that God wants Boakai to be president. You can do whatever to try to do to Joseph Boakai, it will not work. Whatever you try to do to Joseph Boakai to try to prevent that prophecy, that Joseph Boakai is being sustained and carried by the will of God. God, that man, what kind of work does he do? What kind of political work does Bwaka do? Bwaka, answer the question. What the man do? The man is just sitting there essentially, but his morale is just very high. What kind of political work? Let be fair. Joseph Bwaka and Alex Cummings, who's working? Who is working?
Alex.
Joseph Bwaka is chosen. God has him for a purpose. What Bwaka will do with the presidency, you all have never seen it before. What God has empowered Bwaka. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Bwaka not doing that. Let's be honest. They're probably not working. Because this is what God wants. But he's not working, but yet every freaking opinion poll, Bwaka is tapping and Bwaka is leading Jowia. Jowia spent all the money. Look, let me tell you something. God, the things I know, the things that have been told of me, yeah. Hey man, I feel so blessed every day. I feel so blessed. Look, it's a unique thing. It's a unique thing. It's a unique thing. Sometimes when you hear, when certain prophecies are even given to me, I can't even talk it because some people will think say you won't scare them. But then it happens, I just see it, I can just smile. That is the blessing. One of the greatest blessings I have is to be aligned with powerful men of God who have the gift of prophecy. The gift, Bwaka. Begin out giving us small gift. My man. I just smiling. Let me give you one example. One day, Mo Ali and I were in the car. Oh, I'm not revealing anything. I'm just telling you, Joseph Bwaka, nobody can harm him. Anybody, go try a lot. You cannot do anything to Bwaka. What God has ordained, what God has purposed and set into motion, it cannot be stopped. And Joe Bwaka, oh, that man is deeply spiritual. That man's faith in God, it is not easy. I say he's a perfect man. I did not say Joe Bwaka is a saint, but Joe Bwaka's faith in God is unshakable. And why should he have such unshakable faith? Look at him. Who's carrying him through? Who's carrying him through? God.
God.
I'll tell you something. And ask Mo Ali this. This is November 29th, 2019. Mo Ali and I, we are in the vehicle, in a convoy. We're headed home. This is the day before. This is the day before the December 30th protest. The protest was going to have December 30th, but then it got moved to January 6th. You all know how the international community did all the things they did. And Mo Ali said, my man, say you and I will go to the protest together. Let me spend the night at your house. Because we not only that, we were getting calls from the international people. They were calling us back and forth. Trying to get us to not do the protest on the date that we said we will do the protest. Mo Ali and I in the car. Yeah, ask Mo Ali. We were somewhere around Musu spot. Okay, listen, we're in my car together. We're going. I will not say anything bad, man. You don't worry. I'm not revealing no secrets here. I'm not revealing nothing here. We're in the car going. Okay. And then one of my prophets called me from the US. He said, my son, how are you? I said, I'm fine. He said, I was praying today and the Lord revealed to me that one of your bodyguards by the name of David, if you call Mo Ali and ask Mo Ali this, to tell you how God loves us and God has a shield that protects us. You think we're depending on ourselves or on our own wisdom? We depend on God. It's God that carries us through. He said, my son, the Lord showed me that one of your bodyguards has been compromised. His name is David. We're in the car, me and Mo Ali, and the other bodyguards there in the car with us. There were two vehicles. And when I get off the phone, I turned to Mo Ali. I said, Mo, if I put the phone on speaker so that they could hear. And then we got off the phone. Then I asked the head of my detail, my security detail. I said, where is David? The first thing is, we had like 8 or 9 bodyguards. I'm sure you remember that time, Waka, when we were going around with all men.
Yeah, sure.
8 or 9 bodyguards I had. And I got off the phone and I asked the head of the detail. I called him. Who was the head of the detail at the time? It was Jacob, but Jacob is the one who helped us recruit most of the guys. Jacob is now in Minnesota. So I called Jacob. I said, Jacob, where's David? I had 9 bodyguards, but the pastor singled out David. He called his name. And Jacob said, oh, Chief, David said he's not well. He didn't come to work today. He cut his foot. So that's what he said. Then it didn't stay long. A friend of mine called me while I was still in the vehicle. Honorable Kovah had just joined. We're about to take him. And the friend said to me, he said, my man, I know this friend to be working at the NSA. He said to me, my man, one of your bodyguards was here today. Be careful with him. Keep him away from you. I'm just telling you. One of your bodyguards was here today. I said, bro, do you happen to know what his name is? He said his name is David. Boy, Mo Ali is sitting with me in the car. The prophet from America just called me and said, the Lord showed me that one of your bodyguards by the name of David has been compromised. Keep him away from you. And then I called Jacob, the head of my detail. He said, oh, David ain't kind of well. David said he full hurting. Moments later, I get a call from a friend of mine who told me, one of your bodyguards were at NSA today. They have compromised him, keeping away from you. I said, you see how God can work? Mo Ali said, my man, I want to talk to your prophet. That is how Mo Ali got connected. But Honorable Yeke Kovah is our guest this morning. Yeke Kovah, I just want to say to this man before he comes on, I have a lot of respect for Honorable Kovah. I can see this behind his back. He and myself will let tea and tongue. We can fall down, we can fall, but we keep it moving. Yeke Kovah is a true patriot of the first order. When you and Yeke say this is what we will do, and you agree on it, and it makes sense to him, and he believes it to be the right thing, Yeke will go with you to the end of the world. You can go sleep. You gotta call in and say, my man, we stay on the same page. This is the kind of man he is. And I hope we had many people that Yeke Kovah in the legislature. And not just in the legislature, but in public service. Some of the things that I know that this man has gone through, some of the temptations, some of the offers, cash offers that they have made to this man to compromise him in the last 5 years that he has turned down. Some of the recordings that he has played for my ear that I cannot say. Only if you heard those things, you will come to appreciate Yeke Kovah even more than you appreciate him now. When I see people say they're running for, and this is my last thing I'll say before I bring the honorable man on. When I see people say they're running for district number 10, I get yell. You just wasting your money. That is a work. You just wasting your money. Jovia can go there and say, Jovia cannot beat Yeke Kovah in district number 10. If you think I'm lying, let Jovia move for president and go run for district. But Honorable Kovah, welcome. Welcome to the Costa Show, General.
Thank you, General. Thank you. I came on late, eh?
No, you came on the perfect time.
I was afraid forgetting you.
I mean, you know you would forget that. The people will hold you in contempt.
I was afraid forgetting.
We gotta get you your flowers while you are alive.
Thank you.
The sacrifices you have made, the risks to your family, people shooting bullets in your house. Some of us did not chase or did not do that, but nobody not shoot bullet in my house with my family inside. Destroying your vehicles, your tenants, they're renting from you, destroying that thing, making your tenants to run away from the property, the kind of things you've gone through, and you continue to fight. Let me ask you the question today. Where do you get that strength from? Why are you like that? Please tell us.
Costa, let me say good morning to our people, our followers, our supporters. I want to appreciate them for all the support, their prayers, the Muslim community, the Christian community, all the religious people that are praying for us to make us strong. Let me appreciate them. And appreciating the poor district number 10 for giving me the authority to represent them in the house and also represent the people of Liberia in the house. Costa, somebody need to stand up for something.
Yeah.
If we don't stand up and allow Ambassador Weir to have free ride, this country, the people who are responsible for it. The people who are responsible for it. And we need to be very strong because we have started seeing things. People started being killed again. And the government is doing nothing about it. If former Chief Justice, former Justice Minister, former Election Commission boss, and a councillor can be harassed and daughter being killed, that means the country is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
That means the country is not safe. The government know everything that is going on because all the criminals have been given gun. People that have been indicted by this government for criminal act, armed robbery, have been given gun. And I want to say squarely that all the killing that are going on, the government is aware. We got it straight because we got the people's support. Costa, one thing I always say to people, when you get the people's support, nothing can get you afraid. And it's because we got the people's support, the people are praying for us, we're going to remain being strong. And we will be strong. Nothing will slow us down. Letting the people on Costa the joking. We'll reach a certain place, we'll see criminals that are being indicted by this government get armed, we'll take the arms from them.
Of course.
I can give them the assurance. Because we got records on people that have been charged criminally for criminal intent to commit murder, armed robbery. They are carrying arms in the country. When we bother with them, we'll take the arms from them. Let me be very fair with Costa. The time is coming where we have to be very serious with this country. We need to let the people know that our people will not live under fear or in fear no more. Go on those days where you will turn one route, we say, waiting for the police. When you turn two routes, we turn 10. When the police come, they will know that we are protecting ourselves and the police will arrest who they're supposed to arrest. We are not going to wait for police anymore. When we are being brutalized, then they come to arrest us because they are under government instruction. We will not do it. Costa, when they turn 5, we will turn 20. We ready for them. And they started inflicting the numbers so they can rig election. Anybody rig election will grab you in the opposition hole like Gaddafi and bring you outside. We can give you that assurance. You can be who will grab you. We need to stop it. If the people do not deserve you anymore, pack your law and go. If the people deserve you, that's the will of the people. But you cannot impose the will of the people on yourself. If you think you get a criminal to do that, the international community need to come in now. We wrote the Justice Ministry, they got evidence. They have given arms to people, and the people passing all around with arms to kill opposition. And in my mind, it was one of them that carried on that thing with the former Chief Justice. I got no regret for my statement. When they can weed the people up from the security apparatus.
Honorable Kovah, thank you. We got a couple of things we want to talk to you about. You mentioned the census. What was the reaction? You look at Grand Gide, population increased by 88%. Grand Cru, population increased by 86%. River G, population increased by 73%. What do you make of that? Lofa, Nimba, the big county, the population that increased by 30%, 40%. Why would those counties astronomically have the population increase like that overnight? Where do you think the people are coming from? Where are they getting the people from?
Costa, the people numbers, they don't have the people. Even most of Raleigh County, they increased by 75%. I think they say 40 or 50%. Everybody want to live in Moravia here. Then you get a number in Grand Cru, you get a number in River G. Costa, if we will not hold during the election, we need to hold now. When we get to the election, we handle that. But on this matter, the opposition need to hold. Because this is the end of the election. If we can't bring the people to vote on this, that means the people will say we had a number there, the people agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
If we agree now, that means no numbers will vote. Can you disagree when the numbers vote? No, we must disagree now. And that's why we must hold together. That is why we must form a united front on this matter to have this matter resolved. I'm saying we must go as running mate. I'm not saying we must hold together, and I know that's something that will happen. But I'm not saying that for now. But I'm saying on the census issue, we need to bring the people to book. These people have drawn the line already that they have won election with these numbers that they are inflicted. That is to tell all that they have won the election already. People in Moria have not been counted. People in those places have not been counted. How you got those numbers? Because people want to cause chaos in the country.
Exactly.
And if ECOWAS or ECO thing, they will sit down. They say, oh, you know, for peace sake, if anybody wreck the election, there will be no peace. We're not waiting for peace sake.
Peace sake.
We're not waiting. Costa, when you want to wait for peace sake. I will not wait for peace sake. Let me be very, very clear with them. Because this is what they want to do. ECOWAS is in collaboration with this government and enjoying and doing business with them. When the time comes, then you will see Edwin Snowden woke up, you know, ECOWAS, let's go tell the people, Edwin Snowden, you lie. You lie, Edwin Snowden. Let me tell you something. Is that what you want to do? You lie. We will not go for peace. We will go for what they are bringing. To be very, very frank with you, it's too much. The Lebron Post suffering too much, Costa. Even the budget, all the land ministry and agency budget have been increased 100%. Who the money going to? George Weah and his people to enjoy it. Is it not going to let the world to live?
That brings us to the budget.
The thing will not talk. We will talk. And because every day I pray, so now I'll be walking, the person, my man, one walking. I want people to touch me. Anybody touch me, I will touch your boss man. Anybody touch me, the person you're working for that day will touch. I'm not going for the cowball. If the me is a threat, then yes, it's a threat. Anybody touch me, the person you're working for, I will go for them. It's too much. The Lebron people suffering too much. We must hold together. We must hold together, Costa. Let me say this again. I said something to you the day before yesterday. I'm on my knees begging you. Lord, lead a rivalry small. More moral than talk, who then talk. If you don't dignify, then they will just talk. Don't dignify people, Costa. We must not dignify people. And I'm waiting to see them on Facebook. Let them talk. I will talk to them. I don't live with anybody. I respect people. I believe in you. And you must respect one another. If we want to move Ambassador, we cannot be fighting ourselves. We cannot bring division on ourselves. Lord, leave it in the way that everybody go on your own. If everybody go on their own, I know it will not happen. We will find a way to see if we can solve the problem. But if we don't, everybody go on your own. We say, look, same Costa going on your own, you get going on your own. Second round, can we support this person? Can we have that understanding? If we don't have that understanding, Costa, I suppose say, I'd rather also for says here than to vote for Costa. I'd rather also for says here than to vote for Yeke. Then in my mind, you and myself do not have interest in moving Ambassador Weah. In my mind. So we need to work together. They may need to go, Costa. They may doing nothing but making music. Can you imagine what Jada thing when the man was addressing the nation? He had meeting with people. What can we do to Yeke? Costa, that the place something was going to start. And I was waiting for that Joseph minister that declared vote of no confidence in him already to say they're sending somebody to my house. You're going to see the phone. I was going for her and grab someone that in the again. Then what's supposed to start will start. That the only thing is solve the problem in the country. And we'll get ready for them.
Yeah.
We'll get ready for them.
Kovah, let's look at the budget. Let's look at the budget. Election year, the budget looks completely different. How do you think they can mango to get our money in order they can put inside? Explain the process to all. Why they can put all those different what they call it, transfer to different clinic and school or things. Or how do they get the money out?
Because what they can do is to go and meet with the clinic. Say, look, we'll put the money here. You take $50, we will take $200. So what they're coming to do now, all that stolen money, they're coming to front load everything. Now the first thing they want before they think about the brand. Now the first money, any money that comes out from LRA or everywhere generating from, they will collect that money first. Then they say we're ready for you now.
Because that their own campaign money, that their own.
Yes, but that one I said the budget or campaign budget. You can put $10 million in the budget and say let the president go complete his council tour. For what thing? We sat down there as opposition, Costa. We sat down opposition, CBC lawmaker, Unity Party lawmaker, ALP lawmaker, independent candidate, we voted for it.
Let me hold you there. You say that country tour, that nationwide tour, what I meant, they put some more money inside for you to go back?
They put money there for you to go complete it.
How you will go complete country tour in election year, campaign time? That all campaign money, that all money. Oh. Jesus Christ. The people ain't break.
Costa, what we say to Ambassador Wia?
I mean, when I say you, of course, not you, but
yeah, I voted for it because everything that happened in the house, they say the house voted for it. But the record is there that our Yaga Kolba voted against it. So I was the only lawmaker that voted against that budget because I feel in my mind that budget is not in the interest of the country. That budget is in the interest of enriching Ambassador Wia and his supporters.
So wait. Gerald, you mean all the money Jawia and Paul and Steve or not enough? We turn around, we put 10 million in the budget for him to go back for campaign, then they call it to complete county tour?
Yeah. 10 million in the budget to go campaign. And we voted for it.
All the things we not see that one Ellington, to be honest.
No.
That's what I want.
No, but they put people are criminals.
What?
Because
so even the money they stole, they won't use the money they stole. They won't use new money in the budget.
New money. Yeah. Can you imagine Costa? Sabra will call the open more. He can't talk about if I will empty my bank account to ensure that all people for you get to now win. I told you I said go empty open account too. Put all together. I will use my platform with people that one you will not believe it. That one. I will use my platform. I will respond to Sabra will call it. He will never do it again. Yeah, I will respond to him very soon. And he say you will help people. I'm waiting for him. Lord ministry he building in my district. Lord ministry that he building in my district. Now will come and tell for him to make them ministry. He's not thinking about it. He's not thinking about it.
They make a BB building in your
BB building. Those are ministry. Only the opposition government will make you no play ministry. Because one know the D. Who get that D? When we say for the D, when Boaga is on that D, we want to first know where Boaga was working. We want to know who you want to pay him to loan from. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. Then we'll start grabbing there. Go put it in your family. We'll grab the people. No, we'll be at we'll get up on 25 in the street, Broad Street, even education ministry.
Quarter
there. We'll be a rat and Kawate.
And folks, if you're just tuning in, we have Honorable Yege Kovah as our guest. And so now they put about the budget passing, right? That confused me. I thought they said the Senate and the House were doing joint hearings. How can the House vote when the Senate not finished? What thing happened there?
So what can be done is when they do the budget hearing together, we will have to pass it and send it to them. Because you know the Senate got mature people there. For us, anything they bring, we can pass it. I don't know for what reason we can just vote on it and pass it. I don't know for what reason. To the point, Costa, the Bon County lawmakers stood up and said they put money to the clinic that don't exist in Bon County. But that author said that budget she have been throwing in the dustbin. Just for the lawmaker to admit that we pour money there, we store money and put it there. We the lawmaker there, we pour money there to go for it. That budget should have been no effort.
Yes.
So it's going up to the Senate. It's going up to the Senate. The Senate got mature people in that place. Look at what budget hearing people. Some of the lawmakers that are watching the thing. They can't even ask questions. What you went there for? What you went there for?
Honorable Yeke, Marvin Cole yesterday, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, responded to Member Bridge Mensa that this clinic that she was talking about, yes, the clinic do exist, and the money they put there for that clinic is going towards the clinic. That was Marvin Cole.
Why you saw a video? I want to see video of the clinic. Let him take journalists to go on a tour to see the video. Why you show the video?
All the lawmakers, even Honorable Colette from Bon County said that clinic does not exist. I remember Bridge one saying it. All the lawmakers in Bon County are saying the clinic don't exist. But you know, Mary Code, they are just become an embarrassment. To do local in your colleagues, the clinic is not in a district. The men that get a clinic in a district say it don't exist. How you say the thing in my house, I say not in my house. You say in my house, I say not in my house. I don't want to get my house, I say not there.
So the line that in that district is not there, but you want to collect the money for something that not in the other person's district.
Now you read there. Go collect the money. Go collect the money. Now they can't do oil in our budget. Anytime our budget can we pass it because we get something there. Suffering in the budget.
So is it true that the budget is one of the tools that the government can use to compromise many of the lawmakers because they all got small thing inside? Everybody got a lit school there. Then you got some representative. What it meant, Representative Samuel end up they said the poor, I think his clinic or school or something inside the budget. Is it true that this is one of the ways that the executive branch can use to get a lot of the lawmakers on their side by putting small things in the budget for them, officially bragging them through the budget? Is that true?
In my mind, I think it's true, because if it is not true, and we see all of the, Costa, I'm not budget specialist. I am not. You know the book can do to me, Costa? They will go to do the investigation. They will find all the stolen things. Then they can say, yes, you got a hit. They did not correct. You know what happened at the end of the day? All the people leave me hating and they're gone.
Look at that.
So they'll not do the investigation. Yeah, they'll not do the investigation. It'll be real that those are stolen money. You understand? But they'll use me to go eat.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? But then you need to stop. You need to stop listening with them. Just do your one.
No, because I know what happened yesterday. Yesterday, they sent for the central bank and they NASCAR people. You understand? There was some kind of issue. So I look at them, one of them come and say, my man, you got to hear that thing here. That thing here got to hear. You got to hear that. I said, yeah, when come out, by the time I came from inside, I started going against them. I went against them, good, I disrupted them, good. Nobody can use me anymore to take fire from the cup out of my hand. By the time they tell me, I will go against them. You can't use me, they use me too much. Costa, every time you see me doing nothing there, they can give me the information. Even CDC lawmakers. They can be disenchanted because they can go against them, so they can give me the information. When I disrupt the whole play, no control, then you see them sliding now. They start sliding, I look at them and say, look at the people. And
then they go call it D.
Yeah. Yeah. When I have meeting, before the budget came, we have meeting, Costa. We open chat room and all for us to now endorse this budget. At the end of the day, and you saw Unes Wagogo in myself.
Talking.
We are planning our meeting. I'm not going to call the names. I want to respect them. We open chat room and all. You understand? Even opposition lawmakers.
Okay.
Some lawmakers from other political parties. Not doing Lopo. Somebody told me, say, my man, Lopo want to use it again to take fire from. I say, we're not happy. Because they gave me the assurance that we'll stand together. When I saw the poor attitude, I gave up. That horse is a Lebronco problem.
Talking. Wow. Boga, you wanted to ask?
Yeah, no, I was just about to ask him about the senior opposition lawmakers that he becomes sometimes frustrated, meaning that he fighting alone and we have opposition lawmakers in the house. They are not supporting him. They are not working in the interest of Liberia. I know you become frustrated sometimes.
But Boga, you think I need to ask them to support me? Not take for example, the president came to address the nation. Then he can't campaign to us. I'm going to tell you, you join me. We must campaign for our political leaders too. Exactly. I don't have to join you. I don't have to lobby for you to join me. You saw me what I was doing. It was in the interest of the opposition. And I embarrassed the president until he lost control. Because if 5 person were going to join me, we're going to boo that man. But my one shot in my voice can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
My one shot in my voice can't go nowhere. Even that puppet that joined me small one way from Bonkade. He said your voice couldn't go nowhere. At the end of the day, they haul him down and sat down. My own nobody could haul me down. I told them by the time I will blow you. I went whatever for trouble.
Well, man, I say that the far way. But Kovah, let's ask you this question. So you said something the other day, and I agree with you 100%. You said that 2023, you were in the campaign, you will only campaign for presidential ticket, but you're not campaigning for representatives and for senator. What made you say that?
Costa, let me be very frank with you. Very soon you will see people from the Unity Party, the ANC, all the people endorsing Ambassador Weah to support him. Very soon you will see it. Look, we just behave that with opposition. Costa is very frustrating for Ambassador Boaka to feel he got people that he call Unity Party people, or on the comments to feel that he got people he call ANC people and our collaborators. It's bad. It's very, very bad. We don't have lawmakers in our place that are independent anymore. And cause let me tell you what causes some of the problem in the house. Like committee business.
Everybody won't be on
Oh, like the one spot in our committee business. If I were Ambassador Bwaka on documents, I will call everybody that want to go on ANC ticket. When you go, we will make that paper and go notarize it to the court. When you go over there, you have to live by what the party say. You have to be party discipline. The committee, the don't go against the committee, to move in the horse. Huh? Nothing straight will happen in the country.
There was one time
I resign from all.
I was about to say that you resigned from all the committees, so they can't hang anything over your head.
No, I can talk loosely because I'm not part of the committee. Nobody myself going to Saturday put the talk.
I like that. So they fight to be on the greasy committees because they can chop.
Oh, because the day you enter how you know what committee mean. There are some committees that when you only you can tell your friend hello.
Tell a girl, man. You know when you see all these kind of things happening there, right? And you sit and you look at the Liberian people. I guess you can just look at the people and just feel sorry for. Is Jeff sorry for us?
Our Liberian people feel sorry for. If they depend on us in our hall, Liberian people die and get ratty. Liberian people feel sorry for the Liberian people. Because there's so many things too, you can't blame the lawmakers too. Because how you expect lawmakers to go start digging way for you, doing the other one, when you not do it, say, I will not vote for you. Me, by the time they bring that thing to me, oh, you not do that one, I say, don't vote for me. Your vote, I don't want it no more.
Because now you will be forced to go hustle for money.
Yes.
Yes,
Costa. It's too harassing sometimes, too tempting.
Yes.
It's very, very tempting. Costa want to show you messages I get in my phone. You feel sorry for me. The point that everyone know. All the people know a lawmaker.
They see you fighting. They see you refusing all these committees.
The people are
refusing all the bribe. But still, they want you to be able to get their money. Where you will get it from?
To go see. I said, just 6 days ago, CDC was in conversation with me. They want me to join. I told them, I said, that one that owe my dead body. You want to kill me, just kill me, but I can't join CDC. I said 6 days ago. 6 days ago, we were in negotiation. I told them, we'll be on the team for 5 years. You think it can work down? Now the question I asked them.
I like that.
We say that in the hot Delon myself. When Delon can pick in, people went to Delon say, you will not can pick for it. Delon myself said, now, I received the call, I put it on speaker. I said, Delon, Rama Kalego. They wanted to give me 50,000 to endorse Tomo Fala. And Delon went and saw the car, got in. And when I saw in the car, Delon parked a car for he saw the car. He was living with me along with security. Because I'm not a commodity. I can't be bought. Look, I want to leave a name.
Yes.
That the name I want to leave. I want to leave a name. I don't want to leave. Look, my father had money, he died. Michael Jackson had money, he died. My father was the third richest man in the whole of Lofa County. Doing Edward Bianca's in time. Check the pickup up that Edward Bianca's to be standing in my father, my late father pickup. My father was a funny member of the United Party. So that's the situation. We don't have credibility. They trust not in the country. Nobody trusts us. You and your friend will say that today, you're playing. Tomorrow money is gone. Money is dangerous. Money not good.
Money bow.
Money bad.
I hold this view that the only way the legislature will be correct, that when you get good president in the mansion who will not be sending brown envelope to the legislature. Do you agree with me?
No, that's a fact. The president should say things that when he know that it's wrong, he shouldn't send it.
Exactly.
But look, the president will say anything that can make you to get money. And they will get after it and make sure it's passed.
Because they know the lawmaker that will take bribe. So he will say any buy agreement, any buy thing.
Can I be talking now?
Of course. But that means talking there. So but if you got a president who will send agreements that are correct, then you will not have that situation. Let's talk about this Western Cluster thing.
Fine, Costa. Yes. Fine. That's it right there. Let's take for example, who got the authority to waive money beside the legislature? Who got the authority? Every people that go eat money say they come and waive money. Do you have the authority to do that? Do you Costa, I don't know why the people really believe in the Ellen Snow. Ellen Snow is a BMA or businessman.
That's true.
Area where money Ellen Snow be there. You saw him say you were grading road. We what a many. What a many, what a ratting for many. They ratting for many. Sir Joseph. They say the grading road. Now you join the great road.
Because that's not BM speed. Now BM speed.
Yeah.
They're talking about
what you want to do right now? Like now you want great road. Like now you go bring ratting buses that will soon break down. You say you get transport free for the people. No, Costa Lebronpo know better. The people bring that in, the Lebronpo will use it and vote against them. I can give you that assurance. The Lebronpo tire. You go great road. You go take the people money. You go to China. I mean India. You go there, send there. You eat the poor money. Up to now, we have not said anything about it as a horse.
But the West
we're supposed to say for the people who ask them who gave them authority to waive money.
The legislature is supposed to ratify the amended agreement. You have not done it yet. Then they say a few ministers in the government sign MOU for the people to operate and waive money that they're supposed to pay. I mean, they're not waiving that money. They gave them millions. I'm told they gave them millions in order for them to issue that waiver. They don't have the power to waive government taxes or government money.
No,
you cannot.
Not at all. But have we said anything? Have the speakers said anything about it?
No.
We are the Lebronpo problem, not us. No, the Lebronpo need to know who to vote for. We are the Lebronpo problem. The Lebronpo suffering today because we have decided to let them suffer. Don't go to that kind of beating. Up to now, we are not saying for them. It happened with the road for issue. The finance minister said that they ate the road for money. When to go to, they will say, we get authority. Now what I say, I challenge them, we did not get authority. We did not give them any authority to use the road for money. We need to stop the Costa. Few group of projects enrich themselves. I mean, and just get money and just enjoy themselves. They other people suffer. Yeah, the people ate that money, Costa. They didn't waive the money. They ate it.
Honorable, let's come to the issue about security. We are approaching the 2023 election close. We are very close, and things like this are happening at the former Chief Justice House. You saw what happened there. How can we rely on the security to take us to the election?
No, we cannot. That's why even the CDC recruiting their own security. We cannot. We cannot. We need to have our own security. Costa, I will not sit down for somebody to say, oh, yeah, let's go support that with Yeke. No, we'll go support that with Joe. We are not Yeke. Nobody come and tell me, my man, we can tell you sorry. No way. We will go tell Joe we are sorry. There's no security in the country. People creating a situation so we can get afraid. Now, all the people doing. You see people dying. Who's supposed to die will die. People try anything here. We will stand up to them. Who's supposed to die will die. But let me tell you the truth today. People creating a scene so we can get afraid. Me, I'm not afraid. Who's supposed to die will die. Who's supposed to live will live. There's no security in the country, and the president is not doing nothing to provide security for the Liberian people. All you know is he must go send them to Jamaica. They drug, they arrested a few times. They carry his own there. He get high, good, and make music. They never bring all the drugs.
They got, look, I swear, you get that guy. We did something.
It's an embarrassment.
We did something to go and God punish us with Joya.
Yeah.
Joya, man, that your punishment. Yeah.
That's serious punishment.
Oh, he's not.
That means a serious horn back on our back. The hunch. That means a serious hunch on our back.
But we're pointing down. We're pointing down.
Yeah. You got to move. And the only way we can move them in the first round. Second round, Costa, a lot of people want to go vote for Costa. A lot of people want to go vote for Yeke. By the time they finish voting for Costa, Costa win, or they vote for Yeke, Yeke win. He said, me, my candidate now, my candidate finish win. I'm not going to go vote again. So we need to do everything in the first round to get rid of them, man. Because second round, the CDC pumper, the people that to go vote for it. They prepare to go vote for it. But you know, when the people will say, oh, my candidate finish win. I don't care who become president. No, you but care who become president.
Yes.
So now we need to do everything to get rid of them in the first round. And that's what they don't want. We are going to make sure that Mangere will not run. No, we say we'll not get constitution in the country. The Constitution says, I mean, you are not guilty until proven guilty. But when the ascension came, why they suspended them when they are not guilty? That means the sanction is higher than our Constitution, because the president shouldn't have taken that action. Taking that action alone,
and what
I mean, show us that the people are guilty.
Promise. Is he going to investigate McGill then? Why is he
will not. He will not. He's still supporting McGill. I wrote a letter to the American embassy telling them with evidence that the president is still doing business with McGill. And they are in convo together. They are all banners together.
Kovah, these people, they don't care. In the man's song, the latest song he made, he was dissing the sanction. He called it political sanction to the Americans. He said a political sanction. In a political sanction, why you suspending McGill then? He's still leading in government.
Yeah.
The
man is serious.
The man is serious.
No. I mean, always under the influence of something. He will finish talking before when the team move in before he comes to himself. You think he'll be making that kind of statement? That political sanction?
Yeah. The man
so you say the American post stupid? He said in his speech that anybody that the American people are enemy to, they are an enemy. But today, the American people, they are enemy to McGill, and McGill is his friend. That's a contradiction.
Yeah. Yeah. Folks, if you're just tuning in, Honorable Yeke Kovah is our guest. We're discussing a whole wide range of issues. Honorable Kovah, everywhere you go, they kind of love the people show you. They kind of, what does it tell you? You know, the people, the majority of the people, of course, the CDC are a minority. Maybe they get 25-30% of the votes, but over 70% of the Liberian people they don't want these people. You know, and I agree with you. Winning the first round is possible because don't forget that 2017, the first round, Joya and Joel they only got 38%. That means 72% of the voters were not for them. They were on the other side. So it's possible that we can beat them. And Joya will not get 38% again. No way. He can't even get
possible. Because last census thing they brought up, we went for whole inside.
Of course. But if the international community is forcing them to do the biometric thing, even you register plenty people, at the end of the day, the fingerprint got to match with the ballot paper. If you walk in that booth that day, the way I don't think Joey understand the biometric rule, because you can say you get 100,000 people here, right? But at the end of the day, when they go register, the system will record their fingerprint. One man, one fingerprint. When you enter that booth, they give you one ballot paper for president, one ballot paper for representative, one ballot paper for senator. When you go and vote, after you cast the 3 ballots, you put your thumb there, you can't come back and vote again. No. You can't, because your thumbprint is in the system, that biometric. So even if they say they register 200,000-300,000, I wonder what kind of magic they will play. I need to consult with some experts to know what kind of magic they will play to let people register, because the only thing they can do, they won't get granted an extra district. Maybe they will create a new district for them. That's all. But they cannot. You can't take fake people can vote. The biometric, it can't happen, because every vote.
But the machine have not come here, Costa. The posted biometric machine have not come yet.
The international community say they're forced to do the biometric. Joey, they never wanted biometric, because biometric is hard to cheat with it. They never wanted it.
Costa, those that the company that was selected to go about it biometric stuff, they are saying that they don't have money to pre-finance the entire work. They just appear. I think they host on the Senate, one of the places there. So the Honorable Yeke Kovah, have there been any place in your district where they have earmarked that this is where you can go and do your voter registration? I'm asking you this question because from February 6th to February 20th was the period of the publication of voter registration centers. It means that the National Election Commission should be able to let people know that, yes, you will go to down Waterside to go and vote there, or you go Capital Bypass to go and vote there. It means every place, all of the places that will be having the voting process, it should be announced by now. But up to now, for me, I haven't seen any. Have you seen any of that in your district?
Nowhere I've been identified in district number 10. Nowhere. I guess the voter registration will go on the 20th. I mean, on the 20th of next month. I don't think it will go on.
I don't see it.
I don't think it will go on.
Now, you are very involved in your district. Have you seen people registering people? Have you seen, I mean, identifying locations?
Identifying, no.
Costa, no.
No. And you know what will get to Costa? Any attempt for the election to not go on, and Ambassador, we are time finished, we have to have interim government. We will not let it be in power. It will not work. The constitution says your time finished, your time finished. We'll have interim government that will carry the country for election. The people still won't be there to be looting the country. That's what they're delaying there for. Money there. The money now they're going to go take to keep to their horses. Let them give it to the people. Why they don't want to give it to the people? Yeah. Any attempt for Ambassador, we have time to pass. He got to resign. We'll have interim government. Interim government will come.
Yep. Well, we rather tackle it to prevent another 6 years or hard time than to sit down there and say, oh, for the sake of
you just got to hear. You just got to hear.
Because let me tell you something.
Got to hear.
No, but I know that.
Got to hear.
I was saying that let me tell you something. The UN or Electoral, they can only count when trouble comes. Yes. But the only time they can come.
Yes, because they will come make money, so they will come.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we can't sit down there and let the man stay involved. We can't do it. The man
will go. When not go, he will go.
The man treating us like this now. Why he trying to get re-elected? Imagine, God forbid, if he get re-elected, how you will treat us again?
Now that's small deal.
You setting representing a district of tens of thousands of people, and they can carry people to shoot gun in your house while your family is sleeping.
Yeah. They know what happened when he re-elected. People will die, like people started dying already.
Yeah.
And the government said, well, everything that's going on because they put their arms into the wrong hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, folks, Honorable Yege Kovah is our guest, and Baga will take a few calls. I have an appointment. I have to run. You see what I just did? I got early morning appointment somewhere far, so I got to hit the road. Honorable Kovah, thank you very, very much for coming on this morning. Again, I want to say we salute you. We appreciate you for all you do for Liberia and the sacrifices you make. But before I go, I want to say this. This man was forced to take his family to live in a foreign country, which he never planned to do. Never imagine. I remember when Yega family were living, they detained at the airport and they said they don't have document for the baby. All kind of
the woman running away with babies.
They said the woman run away with the baby. No, the people are crazy.
Yeah.
The people are crazy.
Yeah, they give it to the woman.
What they said? Then they seized the baby milk and I think the baby formula.
Yeah. Everything was on board the plane.
Yeah. The people they had all.
Yeah.
All that they were bad.
They will get a second tell you know what happened?
Honorable Kovah, thank you so much. Keep fighting. I will see you in less than 2 weeks. Baga, please go to the phone line and take calls. I'll take a few calls from our people that let it interact with Honorable Yege Kovah. And but from my end, we just let you take a few calls and we'll have to close because I have to end it from my side. So let's take 5 calls there for the people to speak with Honorable Kovah. 5 calls.
Okay. 077-012-102-886-010-383 555-102-102. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, BK Kamara, and good morning to Honorable Yege Kovah, and good morning to my leader, Henry Petro Costa. For the recognition, I am the religious advisor to the Costa Show, and I'm so glad we can I call for necklace down this morning. Thank you, my leader, and Honorable Kovah. You know, sometimes I feel sorry for Honorable Kovah for what he goes through, because you see, like with our opposition, like this, my representative, Richie Kuhn. Is he really an opposition lawmaker? They will sit there and Yeke alone. Sometimes, you know, I'm going to share tears from Kovah, man. But Kovah, what I can say to you is the words you spoke this morning when they crossed, We got your support. You got our support. People are behind you. You think what you are doing, your effort is not appreciated by the Liberian people. You will see the reward. The two things that they are afraid that you guys are two, you and Henry Pedro Costa. The way you guys are talking this morning, the whole country is on fire. Thank you for following the time.
Thank you so much. Let's take somebody from this line. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, good morning, good morning to Leader Henry Pedro Costa. Costa. This is Leader Henry Pedro Costa speaking. I want to say good morning to you, General. General, how are you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say, Brother, I want to say this morning, thank you to General. I want to encourage General that he should keep the fight. He should focus his mind. Nothing else should be feeding. No matter how they fool him, they come in with all that money, all that stuff. But we tell him, he should keep on the fight for the Liberian people. Thank you for the good work he's doing for the Liberian people. And I want to say thank you again to Leader Henry Pedro Costa.
Thank you so much. Now we'll take another person from this line here. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm okay. Your name is joining us from?
I'm Arthur Kennedy, Team Costa Commander in Iowa. I'm happy to see that I'm calling from Iowa, USA. I'm Arthur Kennedy.
Go ahead.
And I want to thank Kovah and Henry Costa for being together this morning on the show. And we are happy that whenever they are together, I mean, you can see headways in the country. And I hope this year remain. Just we all need to stand together and get him out of the country. His behavior is very disrespectful to Liberia, and we should not back down. There are a lot of people in America who see what is going on and yet still believe that he's the right person. The guy is not a presidential material. With all the wave of people dying in the country, and every time you see people, I mean, are being harassed and intimidated. I mean, it's a setback for all of us who live in the diaspora. We want to come home and build that nation.
All right, thank you so much. Now take another person from this line. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to Mr. Costa. Good morning, Honorable Kovah.
Welcome.
My name is John Moon from Monrovia. I just called to congratulate Honorable Kovah and to say briefly that bad so called for bad or hard medicine. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Let's take somebody from the diaspora on the WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Samuel calling from Philadelphia, America. I want to say this. The opposition community needs to go into action. Let us stop with too much talking. We realize that other people from the opposition bloc are the ones making our case for the masses in Liberia. But now the opposition got to take some legal actions. They got to engage the international community, the legal institutions to ensure that all of those electoral malpractices are carried out before the election. We're not going to wait after the election and then go to court.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we say for the sake of peace, we let this slide.
All right, we'll take two more calls, two more person on the line. Let's take this one. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Braga. Good morning, Costa.
Welcome.
Good morning. I'm Timothy Bosman calling for Grand Bassa.
Welcome to me.
Now you get my support. You get my support. And this is what we're telling Liberian people. We need to stand up for our country. Nobody will be us carrying a president. We are used to it important. Any attempt to make a team, we will stand for our country. Right now, you're for Liberia. So what we are saying, we mean it. We're not going to put with the Electoral to come back here. We need to stand for the country because as the only country we have, nobody has people over here. So you get a Costa, you get our support, but security, you already know.
All right, thank you so much. Now take the last caller here on the line. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Costa from United Kingdom.
Welcome.
Costa, nice to see you. Yeke, nice to see you. It's of international concern that the census should be carried out properly. I think the opposition parties and the leaders now should write against the result of the census to the appropriate agency and speak out. Not everything you just go protest in the street. You have to speak out. The leaders have to speak out now against the census result.
Okay.
Because if you accept this, then you're going to accept the election result.
Thank you so much. Cos,
okay, that was our last caller. We want to come back to Honorable Kovah. Honorable Kovah, we want to thank you again for all you do for our country, for our people. We pray that God will give you long life, and so when the nightmare is over, your family can come back home and they can be safe, and you don't have to be traveling back and forth to see your family, your young baby. You want them closer to you. You know, I mean, it's just painful, but then nightmare is about to be over soon. So let's give you let's hear your parting comments. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Costa, I'm always available to you. Just let me know ahead of time so we can be on the show to encourage our people so they can lose hope. Because if we lose hope right now, this man will get back in the country, will become an embarrassment to us. Let me say thank you to all our supporters, the Liberian people in the diaspora all around the world. I want to appreciate them for all their support and their prayers. Nothing more than prayers. The prayers, money is not more than prayers. The prayer is better than money. Let me say, Bwakai, thank you. And I just heard that you're coming to marry the second woman, but you need to slow down small.
I dare him. You know what I mean? So,
ain't no way pass you to get a fire one. So, because I want to be on the show, man, I'm available for me anytime. I will make myself available. We're not doing nothing. I kept up being Tuesday. You can call me. I will come.
I know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know what he said. When talking about about money, but then when you play that time, you can run away.
Oh yeah. The man, my uncle.
That's the only time to work like a good work start. When it comes to money, but that's the only time.
All right, folks. That was the voice of the guy himself in person, Honorable Yake Kovah. General Kovah. Thank you so much for God bless you all and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.